today we'll be picking up where we left off. We started the bonus series on Nar Shaddaa last weekend, I believe, and so we'll be picking those up again, or picking that up again today. Last time we made it to level 70, so we are now in the Galactic Command. Excuse me, I've got really itchy face. Right. And so we're just picking things up from command crates now. So, hi Taffet, good to see you. I am armed with what's left of a chocolate orange and a cold remedy, and I'm hoping at some point I won't sound like I've got a cold, but we'll see how that goes. Right, finally get comfortable, and we'll go. Hi Mel. Amazon Prime ads. Do you know what, the one thing that really annoys me about Twitch is every time I log in on their website, they're always like, please try out Twitch Prime. I'm like, I can't give you money, because the whole point of me streaming, other than enjoyment, is I need to try and, help my family out. No, I'm happy with Twitch free at the moment, thank you very much. Plus, if anyone subscribes, Twitch gets some of their money anyway, so I don't need to upgrade. Cool. So, we'll kickstart this. I have a feeling I'm going to have to read out this guy. I think he might be a non-basic speaker. I intend to go quite slowly through stuff today. I've been unusually tired. I actually got 8 hours sleep last night because no one else is in the house other than me and the cat. And my wife's away for the weekend at a gig with her sister. And NJ is therefore with her granny and granddad. Cool. Let's get started. Hello there, been observing you, yes? I see your purpose here is to kill and maim Imperials, yes? If you like. No need to deny, I endorse this, yes. Tell no one, but I lead a secret underground resistance. Your appearance here is most fortunate, yes? I'm skeptical.
Go on, thrill me.
I'm not trying to annoy you, no. Start on better feet, yes. My people get in Imperial's way, orchestrate what I call nuisances, but we are stretched for resources, yes. Mercs here work for the Empire. Train with the state-of-the-art gear, yes. My nuisances become much bigger problem for the enemy with some of that gear. Anyone can steal stuff.
Why aren't you handling it yourself?
We have skills only in darkness. Strike from crevices, tiny places, yes. Gear is in open, plain sight. We never make it. Mercenary training equipment have components I can turn into special traps and explosives, yes. You dismantle equipment, bring me components, yes. My resistance makes life weepy for them. I wait, yes. We need to make life weepy for the Imperials. Okay. No worries, Taffet. Look after yourself. Hopefully we'll catch you a bit later. This is if you're a sub to the Old Republic. I'd forgotten they were bringing back in subscriber rewards after a long time of not. I think because people are getting a bit impatient with content coming out. They've decided to try and help subscribers another way. Game sound is low compared to your mic. Again? Okay, I can turn it up and we'll see how it goes in the next dialogue. Okay, I'm trying to turn game sound up a little bit. It might be actually need to turn the microphone down. I haven't changed the settings since last time. I'm not sure why it keeps fluctuating. Right, where are we actually going for this? South. Down here. Okay. Actually, it's probably unwise to go in speeders around here because everything will attack you.
You're gonna live.
Knowing how fast we got through the first bonus series last weekend, we might end up starting another one. Oh, do you know what, Mel? Ever since you've been doing this gold mob thing, I was doing it to myself. I can't even remember who I was playing, but I was like, oh, gold mob, gold mob. Oh wait, they're everywhere. I'm starting to spot them now and kill them on purpose. Go 9LD mob. It might have been. I think he's a Sithy, but I think he's an apprentice, so he's not Lord Gold Mob. down here. Do you know what the other thing from Lotro that I wish the Old Republic would do? You know how when you're going around the map, you get the little arrows that say, oh, there's a gathering node in this direction. I really wish that kind of thing would happen in the Old Republic. It would make things a lot easier to find. I made that really too hot.
Here,
You know, say hi to Zinel as well. I know you're in the room, and normally I don't say hi to people that are just multitasking, but as Zinel is regular here, then hi to you too. Right, so we came through this way last time, I think, to do a different. Right, so we need 5 sets of medical supplies, and how many of these thingies have we got to get rid of? Just 5 as well. Okay. Gotcha. Oh yes, how are you getting on with the D&D stuff? I remember you mentioning that a few streams ago. Thingies, another, yes, exactly. Proving my expertise in this game all over again. As I was trying to explain to somebody in Lotro yesterday, I play games a lot, but that doesn't make me an expert in them. Because I realised I was struggling on my Guardian to get the right amount of DPS in, even with sort of 6 levels over the mobs. And so I have to make up for it with gear upgrades rather than skill. Yeah, that's a component thingy. Blaster rifle component, armor components, and the medical supplies. I'm trying to think if there's a. Oh, there's a bonus here. I've got 4. Need 4 more mobs for the bonus. Not difficult here because they're everywhere around all their supplies.
They hate you a lot more than me.
Come on, punch me in the face. I'll just shoot you down. Blah. Right. Cool. I thought there was a gold mob around here somewhere, like a sub-boss kind of thing. Unless that was when there used to be a bonus here. No, we've just got silvers. 1, 2, 3, go. My players are having fun, so I might be doing something right. I think that's definitely doing something right. Our biggest problem is the group is international. How to get all of them online at the same time? Yeah, you said that might be an issue. Do you have to have everyone all at the same time, or could you have 2 sets happening with another person helping you so that they could meet at different times? That might be too much to organise, of course. It's just a random idea. Trying to think, there was some, oh yes, when I get my Crick Hollow character up to level, I want to be able to take part in my kin's roving threat group, but it starts at 11 PM. Ha 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 ha. So it gets very late when you're trying to. It's the international thing again. Kind of unavoidable when you got people playing online. You're going to have international issues. Oops. Get your fingers in gear, FJ. We've done everything there. Great. Let's leg it out of here. I'll probably have to repeat this later on if more people join us, but my plan, as far as planning goes in my life for streaming, quick background, my wife has got a new part-time, no, she's got the same part-time job, but because my mother-in-law looks after NJ while wife's at work, and my mother-in-law then went and got a new job. Oh look, we can kill this gold mob again. My wife had to change her hours. Let me just kill this and I'll carry on talking. Kill this. It's a him, but okay, let's just call it a hit. So, my wife's new working days will actually be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That means Smuggler Saturday will be unaffected by that, but what I'm hoping is to be able to run a daytime Lotro stream. I'm going to see what happens when I run one. There's another gold mob here, I think. Yes. What happens when I run a daytime one during the week, whether I get people from other time zones, for example. But that won't be from next week because it's the Spring Festival in Lotro, and Thursday is the first day of that, and it will take me Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get that blog post update, get my blog post updated to a full guide. So I'm hoping in 2 Thursdays' time to attempt a daytime Lotro stream. So that's the current plan. We'll have to see how that works out, but I'm kind of hoping that it should work. DHS kin stuff usually starts around UK time because we can. Yeah, there's two because the roving threat group on Crick Hollow they have 2 things that go on in the kin on Sundays. First thing is they do second breakfast, which is open to anybody. It's mostly the kin invite bands in to play in the Bird and Baby Inn for an hour or 2. It doesn't happen every Sunday, but that happens at sort of 4 until, because it's 11 o'clock server time, which is 4 PM my time. 4 till 5 or 6, so then they have a break before the roving threat group. So now we're going to set up a second set of character separate settings on short adventures. Oh, that's quite a good way. Yeah, that is a good way of doing it. Yeah, well, I hope that can work for you then, Zen. Ha! You've been to second breakfast 11s. That'd be quite cool if that happened again, to actually meet you in game. Right, let's speak to this character. Yes. Been observing you. Yes. Great pleasure to see. Yes. You dismantle all mercenary equipment, much more than ever hoped for. Yes. Yes. Components you acquire may keep my resistance nuisances flourishing for many months. In your debt immensely. Yes. You have my thanks.
That won't pay my expenses. I need credits.
I see, yes. Commitment to cause not true motivator for you, no. Fine, I pay. Stick around maybe, see how much nuisance we cause, yes. No, I'm in it for the credits at the moment. That will probably change around Shadow of Revan when things start to get a bit more personal to the character. No, I don't need an ugly trooper helmet. Yeah, I'm not sure that really fits. What do you reckon? Let's... Right, we got some extra credits. Right, cool. The next one is... Oh, we've got to return to this droid. I think then we get taken someplace else.
Welcome back. My master is awaiting you on the Hollow.
I was able to monitor some of your progress. You have put the Empire in full panic mode. They're reeling from the damage you inflicted.
Oh, crumbs, is this actually the end of the bonus series? We might end up having more somewhere else today then. The only footage of
You
me.
managed to record my amazing heroics. I wouldn't mind a copy, for sentimental reasons, of course.
I destroyed every holocam down there before I could record your face. This isn't over.
Oh, it's not over.
I
Okay.
recently discovered a hidden annex of the Empire's Shadowtown prison complex. When I alerted SIS, they sent teams to investigate. The Empire's keeping Republic POWs in the annex. Your attack threw the Imperials into a frenzy. They're about to execute our people.
Why would the Empire keep Republic prisoners on Nar Shaddaa? Are these soldiers who fought in the war?
We've been fighting in the shadows ever since the Treaty of Coruscant. These POWs are spies and saboteurs. I need you to infiltrate the prison annex. Get our people out of there. This droid has supplies our agents will need. Deliver the supplies to one of my remote droid units and it'll... Oh no. Imperial intelligence is onto me.
You're transmitting from inside their headquarters. It was only a matter of time.
If they'd identified me, I'd already be dead. I've been slicing my superior's private logs. His latest entries are all about hunting for a mole inside his division. After everything that's happened today, I have to be one of his prime suspects. What do I do?
Get out of there.
Wait to be discovered. He'll kill you, or worse. You've served the Republic well. It's time to come home. Slip out quietly. Get off Nar Shaddaa as fast as you can.
Blast. There's so much more I could do here. But you're right. I'll use the chaos to cover my escape. Droid, hand over the supplies and provide coordinates to the prison annex turbo lift. I've reprogrammed an astromech unit down there. Find the astromech, deliver the supplies, and it will signal your contact. Logging off. Hope we see each other again.
The turbo lift will take you directly to the prison annex. Good luck, Republic citizen.
Yay. It overlaps a regular practice time, so to show up 11s is one of these days. Yeah, that would be kind of neat. That would be kind of neat. I don't make it every Sunday, because Sunday's my kind of total downtime, and usually by 4 o'clock I've not done that much questing, depending on what's going on Sundays. And usually, whenever I get rest time, I usually have a kickback of pain as well, or low energy. So I do go. I mean, if I knew if you were coming, then I would turn up for some of it at least. High security lockdown.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Are you referring to the state of the headquarters down here? Ah, that's right. Yes, I'd forgotten about this part of the bonus series. It's been a while. Organic life form equals matches master's profile.
Looky, looky. Fresh meat for the Shadowtown grinders. You too tough to chew? We'll see. Sorry, threw away my manners when I went undercover. Weeks, months ago. Agent Valand, that's me. The people here are crazy, you know.
And you're crazy.
You seem a little... not normal. Could I see some identification?
Normal is as normal does. Down here, normal does a lot of strange things. Have to blend in. SIS training. I don't carry ID. You brought the supply pack, right? Let's have a look. Ooh, detonite. And lots of it. Did you know the Empire burned out SIS headquarters? Killed good agents, friends, and more. One good burn deserves another.
That's always been my policy.
The Empire needs to learn. This is our galaxy. If they take out one of our bases, we burn down 10 of theirs.
Ambitious. I like it. On the other hand, there's a lot to be said for blowing up one big thing. The Empire bought a superstructure from the Hutts. Nice place. Put all kinds of important people inside. Leaders. But this building has weak spots. Figure this is enough detonite to gut the insides before they catch me. Go out with a bang.
That's our enemy's tactic, not to mention suicide.
Oh yeah,
Pull
suicide.
yourself together. Our people are in terrible danger. Take those charges and create a diversion. Keep Imperial security forces busy so we can free the POWs and cover their escape.
Can tell you haven't been here long. Still an idealist. Fine, we play it your way. Set the Empire's tail on fire and let it chase itself. Could be fun. There are other agents nearby, optimists like you. I'll signal you're here to help. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, she's weird. Master's command equals fulfilled. You go now plus help Republic allies. Hi, gaming dude. Good to see you, and thanks for following as well. Welcome to Smuggler Saturday. Probably the most chilled, slow-going stream out there. We sometimes achieve things, but not always. Right. So we need to help the very weird Twi'lek lady, and there are exploration ones around here. I might mix it in with some. There's a heroic, at least one heroic in here, so we can do one of the tougher ones as well while we're at it. And if my hands hurt, I'll just get out. It's fine. Right. So this is the core storyline one, and then we'll pick up this exploration and yay, a cheer, fab. Thank you. And we'll pick up that heroic mission down there as well. Since the Old Republic brought in all the heroic mission terminals, you can forget there are actual bits of stories behind them. So it's quite nice to pick up the actual NPCs, the original quest givers for it.
It can't come at a worse time. We should be safe for the moment, I think. But it's only a matter of time before Carhell gives us all up. Everyone affiliated with the Republic needs to be out of here before they close the trap.
They? Who? What trap?
That made no sense at all. Try again.
The ground you're standing on is Imperial. This is where they stockpile their most dangerous prisoners and experiments. I'm Agent Jaza Wise, call sign Nutcracker. The Republic has stationed a few of us here. But one of our men was just captured. And with the tortures they use, it can't be long before he breaks.
Daring escapes have always been one of my specialties.
A useful talent to have.
Getting out of
The
top
Empire's
spots,
already
yeah.
searching for us. Only way to escape is to cause a distraction, but it's got to be massive. They have mad Sith locked up here. Captured aliens who were mutated by the dark side. Were they to escape?
Oh, we get to shoot more Sith. Yay.
Are you looking to hire me?
The Republic will pay for every agent who escapes alive. Just go to the highest security cells you can find and let out whatever's in there. With luck, there won't be a guard left to search for us. Tell me when it's done, and I'll signal our men to escape.
Don't like let out whatever's down there. What if there's something that really, really should be kept locked up? Right. 2 more quests to pick up, and then we'll actually get on and shoot stuff. Who doesn't love to shoot up Sith? Well, yeah, even Sith quite like that. So yeah, good point. If you're going out this area, watch yourself. They're shooting at anything that moves, even each other. Hey, wait, you must be that spacer captain. They said you were getting a name around here. Still, like I said, be careful. Those crazy droids don't care how famous their targets are. Yeah, who are you?
Got a name?
Abby Vesco, I'm nobody, just a droid engineer. Don't stop the Empire from torturing me for schematics, though. When we escaped the Imperials, I ran up towards network security. Thought I could bring some Republic droids back here, help protect this area. But when I got there, those droids, our droids, started shooting at me. Typical. I survived Shadow Town, then walked right into friendly fire.
That could be trouble.
I managed to bag one of those droids. Its memory core was riddled with some virus that drove it berserk, and it's spreading. If that virus gets loose, every droid on the moon could turn rogue. I could find a way to contain it, maybe, but I'd need more memory cores to study.
Let me handle that for you.
I won't turn away help. The droids are all over these coordinates. They might be crazy, but they still shoot straight. Darn it. Bring their memory cores back and I'll see what I can do. Smack them with lightsabers. Yeah, is this still... I think this is Sith Warrior still gets a knock you on the head with your lightsaber hilt. Right, one more and then let's go and shoot things.
I was hoping I'd catch up with you. You've done a lot of favors for the Republic lately.
I wouldn't call them favors. I've been paid.
Have you been hunting me down?
My employers flagged that you were in the area. I saw an opportunity. The death cult of the Morgu Kai is here.
Oh,
Honor-bound
yes.
warriors from the Nikto homeworld. I ran into them once, a long time ago.
I know about the cult. Some sort of Jedi hunters?
Jedi and anyone else who's worthy prey. The rituals would give you nightmares. fanatics bleed themselves in the Kintan forest to mark their territory. Now they're training other Nikto on Nar Shaddaa to hunt and kill Republic targets. Someone has to stop them at their temple and drive them off-world.
You want these guys out, put the money on the table.
Not a problem. Sometimes an unconventional attack is the best one. The temple's not far, some sort of converted warehouse. Good luck in there.
Yeah, that one's quite an intense heroic. We'll still do it. Okay. So where are we going first then? I think the prison complex is down here, is that right? Yeah, right, cool. Sith Juggernaut and Jedi Guardian too. Yes, of course. I don't play my Jedi Guardian very often at the moment. My main Guardian is one of the 2 or 3 characters that I've got that do all the latest content, and there hasn't been much new content. I'm not going to pick up that heroic, else we'll just be watching NPC quest giver stuff all the time. Hi Captain Ryan, good to see you. I don't see a table there, Sjani. Yes, good point, but also I didn't see any credits either, so yeah. You provide the credits, I'll provide the table. Oh, those droids can pull, can they? Okay. I'll have to bear that in mind if there's more of those down in the prison and actually use my hunker down ability. Is there a bonus? We're not in the prison, we're just... now we are. There might possibly be a bonus then, let's see. No, no bonus. That motion was tabled for now then. Indeed, it was. Oh, there is a bonus. Ah, the droids don't count. Defeat the prison riot personnel. Okay, so they're... only humanoids count. Yeah. Oops. Control your mouse. Who do I have there as a companion? This is Risha. Risha with a companion customization on. So it's my preferred Risha companion customization, which is number 5. I'm trying to think where I got it from. It might have been Belsavis or Balmora. Probably Balmora, I think. What were those NPCs yelling at me? What were they saying? The pain! The pain! It destroys the light! What? Oh, it was one of the prisoner. I thought it was the guards yelling random obscenities or something. Never seen her look like that. Yeah, yeah, I've always used that one, even, well, regardless of who my smuggler actually is. It's just... I'm not a fan of Risha in her original form. I don't know why. It's like Alara Dawn. I think I've only ever had one character that kept Alara Dawn in the default setting. Right, other prison cells up the ramp. Ah, I can't use the excess flyby. Right. How many of these do we need? 4. 4 cells, and I need another 7 organic prison staff. Not like free range organic. Biological. Did they end up so we actually were releasing prisoners, but then they get shot down anyway. That's not gonna look good. Haha. Risha without a customization looks like... Oh, that's interesting. I seem to get a division of opinion on that. Some people are like, I only have them in their original form. And there are some that I keep. I'm trying to think which ones I always keep in Like, Gus is not worth customizing. I always customize Corso. A Carvey looks fairly much the same. Bodar, the customizations are quite rare, and if you want to get them on GTN, they're quite expensive. Excuse me. There is one on Balmora, but it gives him a weird, like, backpack or something.
This is your last mistake.
I thought we... Oh no, did I say something about that? I need 3 more... Organic chickens, free range. There we go. I was like, what's the link between here? That's right. I think I totally failed to capture that. Master August is not a chicken, because I hadn't realised that Twitch if you make a highlight, they're stored even on free Twitch accounts, whereas past streams you have to try really hard to get hold of them. So I really should try and remember if a streamer's had like something worth highlighting, and bear that in mind next time. The Master August is a chicken one would have been a great one, and because I did capture the Spade of the West one from Lotro. Oh, I forgot to hunker down. On the other hand, he's not here. No, it would be a bit weird to stumble into him now. Right, the next bunch of missions are up there. Okay. There's a great, in this particular area, there's a great one on the Imperial bonus mission. A bonus series, where some of these are like spies inside your own forces. So use a scanner to identify the traitors, very similar to the Korriban one. And when you identify one, the other prison staff turn on them and kill them. As is totally appropriate in the Empire, of course, but just see them happily chatting 1 minute, discussing what we're going to do for the evening, and the next minute, oh, you're a traitor. Right, now you can die. Yeah. But no. There's some great lines in the Imperial bonus mission, the bonus series here.
Here, let me.
Gotcha, right. That would annoy my Sithies. She would be the one. Well, you can try and get some damage in, but when you get 2 of them against 1 in groups of 3 like that, then yeah, they get most of the damage in, I think. Oh, yay! Okay, may as well grab these. They're all CXP.
Slowly. I've killed plenty today. You with the Republic? Heard you were attacking Shadowtown. Came out to find you.
Came out to find me. That's why you want to shoot me?
What exactly do you want?
Name's Sarn. Freelance assassin. Used to work for the Imps, but they decided I knew too much. Brought me here.
Oh,
I was
nice.
set to be processed. Anyone loose in Shadowtown gets a bomb stuck in his head to keep him in line. I avoided that fate.
What kept them from processing you?
I built up a tolerance for poisons in my work.
Oh, lovely.
The Imps weren't ready when the tranquilizers wore off. I'm after payback, and I thought I'd give you a tip. The surgical labs, where they plant the bombs in prisoners, they're vulnerable if you can handle the wardens and the torture droids. Take out the labs, no new prisoners.
What's the upside for me?
Huh. Can't spare a lot, but I have a few toys. Take out the labs, and I'll pay for the help.
Yeah, at this point, she doesn't just walk into danger out of the goodness of her heart. Not usually. To anyone who's new to Smuggler Saturday, unless it's a female that's in trouble, she doesn't just walk into it for the sake of it. Right, so elective surgery. Have we got these in 2 parts of the labs? Yes, we have. Okay, in which case, let's grab the first lab up here. On the other hand, one city is light 5 and the second is approaching light 4. Yeah, yes, but under the DVL system, every kill counts towards your alignment. So you could say eliminating an Imperial traitor in your ranks is doing the Empire a favour and therefore could be deemed light side. Protecting innocents by killing people, etc. Right, okay, we'll come back and shoot droids for their memory cores in a sec. It's weird not having an XP bonus on. There's no point in having a CXP bonus thing active until you're doing things like flashpoints or Fallen Empire chapters, which we will obviously get to. We're planning on doing a good chunk of the bonus series, and then we'll do Ilum. And I want to leave a few of the bonus series, 1 or 2 of them maybe, until post Shadow of Revan, so that we get a bit of a break between Revan and Kotfi. And we still haven't done Directive 7 on stream yet, so it'd be nice to do that one time. Although I want to run it on my own on another character first, because I always forget how to deal with the boss in solo mode. Sorry, story mode. Right, so we're destroying lab equipment, yes? Let's shoot up some things. Oh, I don't like this auto roll. I was not watching how close that would pull me in towards the droids. What great security guards. It took me blasting the second one for them to acknowledge there was somebody in the lab that probably shouldn't be in there. Oh, some glass smashing on the opposite side. Oh, that's nice. Oh wait, it's somebody else that shouldn't be here doing it. Right, any other lab equipment? No, I think that's everything out of that one. Implantation tables. Lovely. Hey Afafi! Good to see you. Right, we do actually need to shoot some droids in this area. Renegade War Droid. I don't think you come across the Free Droid Enclave on the Republic side, do you? I think that's just a purely Imperial side that you catch that.
Scratch one loser.
Yes, there's no point in getting on the speeder in here, because effectively we're on a mission. Blues Brothers came in my head there. We're on a mission from God. We're not, we're on a mission from someone in the Republic, but okay. How many more of those cores do we need? 5. And where's the other lab? Yeah, up there. So we should be able to get most of these cores just by passing through. It's all for a good cause. I was thinking cause, you know, the old, I don't even know whether they're still around, the Irish group. And one more data core. And then we get to go into... I don't think Fafi was impressed with the pun. Oh look, there's the last core. Fab. And we've got the lab, and then is this the heroic down here? Yes, cool. Okay. We'll use heroic transport, because last time I chose not to use heroic transport. I think it was last stream. I ended up traipsing across half of Nar Shaddaa thinking, oh, it's just round this corner, and it clearly wasn't. Oh, this one has a second bonus attached to it. I haven't heard any of the Core's music for absolutely ages. Are they still,
Let me.
Are they still around? Eliminate implantation personnel. In this case, I think droids do in fact count. Yes, okay. don't worry, I don't know either. And I used to really like their stuff as well. I have a weird combination of things that I like listening to. Risha, you're a healer. Have you not got a cleanse? Yes, but not cleansing from tech damage. Right, okay. Radio chatter annoys you. Yeah, it's interesting because apart from the fact that I'm now aggroed multiple groups of mobs, NJ, to anyone who's new to listening to me or hearing from me, whatever, NJ is my not quite 1.5-year-old daughter. She loves music and loves listening to music. But if we put the radio on, she's absolutely fine while they're playing music. But the moment they start talking, she like complains really loudly. Like, don't talk. I'm here to. I'm listening. Someone to listen to your music, not listen to your inane chat. And we need to do one more implantation table, aka torture chair. Yes. Okay. Oh yay, command rank. Cool. I'll get that when I am, you know, somewhere safer than an Imperial torture lab. That's basically it. It didn't take NJ long to learn. Yes, I like music, but please don't force me to listen to your conversation. That's why I like Spotify. I just, you know, decide what kind of music I want to listen to, and then I don't have to, apart from ads, which as of next week I'll have to have. I've got a few weeks free of ad-free stuff from Spotify Cares, which was lovely. Lately the music isn't worth it. No, I think my wife listens to the radio on her way into work because it helps her to know something of what's going on in music. To speak to colleagues about, for example.
You're gonna live.
So nice. Right, now this is quite an intense heroic. Yes, chatter is usually loud and inane. Yes, you either have to have loud and inane chat to get the kind of music you want, or you can have really intellectual chat, but in a really boring voice. So they're kind of your choices. Oh, let's just pick up the... You're gonna catch all these, Mel. This place is all gold mobs, and they don't hold back. Oh, I think we haven't actually said what we're gonna call a There's a white mob in here somewhere. I never remembered. Is it champion? No, I'm not swapping critical for alacrity at this point. Who's in charge of the galaxy? Light side. Oh, that means we've got some tokens, haven't we? Yep. Cool. Just spam gold mob in chat, it will never miss here. I'm not gonna call them out because I'll just end. I think you'll win this one about 100 to 5-to-1 Mel this week. It's nice to be able to actually do some heroics, but I'm not very good. I don't like doing lots of heroics, even though there's, you know, lots of credits to be had in them. Because they tend to be quite intense, and that hurts my hands. Who's in charge of the galaxy? Oh, I bet that's what I actually said as well. Not even like who's in control.
You're gonna live.
You know, since they made mobs drop gear that's appropriate to your level, they haven't stopped you picking up med packs that aren't. So I think that one had like med pack. Yeah, see, 100 and. It's okay for this planet, but that one won't level up later. I don't think it scales. Those swords were awesome. Yes, they're now melted. Hi, Marrow. Some of these look like the Sith Warblade from Korriban. So this one is the one you get very early on in the Sith Warrior story. I have never seen these, but they would be kind of cool to have. As I actually quite like non-lightsaber swords in this game. Obviously I'm my Force users. Well, I've never quite... I understand the mechanics and the programming why they've not done it, but there's plenty of NPC enemies who don't have the Force, but do wield like a vibro sword. It's just a shame that we can't have, you know, agents or even, you know, bounty hunters that prefer swords over blasters. It gets very complicated from a programming perspective because you're allowed different weapon types for different classes. But it would be kind of neat all the same. Oh, the ones on the gold mob, I think you can get those as a Force user. Oh yeah, that's a good point about grouping up for heroics, and then sometimes I keep meaning to and then I forget, or I get too tired or something. These big swords, they do exist for players, I believe. How rude. No, stop auto-crawling me. Ah! Oh, is the other one still walking? Oh. Drat, we've got no progress on his health at all. Let's try it again. Preferably before that one up there joins in. There we go. Flipping heck. They finally praised Bjornings in the new quest pack. So they should. In the Dale, Flip, you've got to be in the right people. No, among the right people there. One thing I've nearly finished reading The Hobbit, and I thought the one thing I don't know whether they have done, but they ought to do, would be a session play of the Battle of the Five Armies. Ah, am I knocked out again? First time I realised I probably should use my interrupts sometimes. Oops. Right, so we need another 11 of the cult members, another 10 assets. I think there's a white one in here somewhere, isn't it? Yes, Morgenkai Apostle. Yeah, to be able to sort of take part in historical events makes a lot of sense. I mean, you get it with in Moria where or I think it's part of the entrance part to Moria where you see the coming of the Durin's Bane. So I don't see why they couldn't do a session play of the Battle of the Five. It would be quite a long session play of the Battle of the Five armies. But I think it would add something to the region. Thank goodness. Yes, champion. That's what they're called. First, I'd like... You want class balance, Marrow? They will nerf Bjornings at some point. Faffy, I like how you yelled gold mob in any sentence can still sound natural. Do you know what? Hunter doesn't need nerfs. What Hunter needs is for Barrage to be nerfed so that they're forced to use other abilities. I mean, I purposefully mix up my abilities when playing my Hunter solo, because otherwise it just gets boring. That, and you just end up running focus all the time, which got really annoying very, very quickly. Yay. Champion needs to be said. I'll have to bear that in mind for future heroics, because quite a few of them have champions in them. Yeah, Barrage should have a bit of a cooldown to it, probably. The problem is with these things wanting nerfed is I don't do, which they probably do, but because I don't do group content very often, if they did a massive nerf to Hunters or Bjornings, I'd find it harder to play the solo stuff that I prefer to play with them, so it would detract from my enjoyment a little bit. No, you don't. Go away.
Let me.
Can I reset? Nah, I thought I could reset. Scrambling field. Ah! I need some space. Go away. The silvers are actually more annoying than the golds in this one because of that spinning strike. Interrupt. Go. Ah! You're Jedi killers. You're not trained to take out smugglers. Ha 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 ha. Right. Bjornings are underpowered. Really? I think they're not in... because in solo stuff, the healing ability works really, really well. Such that I don't go... even on level stuff, I don't lose much health. So I thought Bjornings would need class balancing the other way. And they're not really groupables, are they? Someone asking for privacy in the middle of a... Are we breaking up? I need some space. I just need time to think things over. I need to go home and reconsider my life. How many more of these do we need? 2. Right, in which case we can just go run... Ah, wait, we're missing 2 supplies. But there's 2 behind the boss. Okay, that works okay. Hear the disappointment whenever a mob... whenever the mob isn't a champion in a heroic... Yes, and that happens quite a lot, actually. I actually think the same should apply to certain class... Go away. Like certain class bosses where I'm like, this should at least be gold, and it turns out to be a silver mob. I'm like, that's not a boss. That's nice, and like a nice gentle walk in the park, not as a... Oh, lovely. Not as a, you know, an intense ending to a tough storyline. Oh yes, just ping the map outside the nice green area that you wanted to catch them in. Logical. Think Bjorning only needs faster raw animations and a higher execute chance. I need to understand what you're using terminology I'm not used to. This trash 3, remain 3. A little bit in my face, and I don't have a class option to make any of these able to be done on while moving. Gotcha. I've learned something today. When they're not gold, they're no boss. Gonna test that theory at work on Monday.
I doubt we've seen the last of them.
You're no boss. You can't be the boss of me. You're dressed in grey. Right. Anyway, we need to get. Where's the bonus series section? Quick travel. High security lockdown, isn't it? Oh no, it was the SAS base. I think it was the SAS base. I don't know now. Shadow Town. Oh, darn my memory. Right, I'll get out of this one and then I can use the map and follow it through. What do you mean by Barrage 3? I mean, I use Barrage reluctantly sometimes now. Or if I'm, dealing with on level mobs at least. So I'm not sure what you mean by Barrage 3 as such. Oh, shoulders. Ow. Right. Come through this door and then I can click through the maps. I can't remember which quick travel point I need.
It's not as bad as it looks.
I thought the SAS base was the one from the main. Oh, it was high security lockdown. But we need to go past this NPC here anyway, so okay. The new quest pack gear looks great on Bjornings. I haven't bought the new quest pack yet. Oh, I'm gonna get shot 'cause I'm in a organic mount. Yeah, I was trying to avoid. Oh, that's it. Good. We're out of combat again now. I haven't bought the new quest pack yet. I haven't bought Mordor yet, but I don't need to yet. But do you get stuff with the quest pack when you buy it? Shoulder pads with a skull on it.
It's not as bad as it looks.
That would work on my male Bjorning. I don't think my female Bjorning would appreciate that. My male, definitely. Is it stuff within the quests of the quest pack, or is it stuff you get with the quest pack? Because I am so far away from...
Look who's back.
I'm level 66 max.
Heard the alarms. You managed to take out the surgery labs?
I've seen horrible things, but those labs rank with the worst.
I've been living here for months. I know how bad it gets. Grab any supplies from my cache. Us enemies of the Empire
Enemies of the
have
Empire.
to stick together.
Right, now we can go to high security lockdown. pull the badge with the skull on it, it's not as bad as it looks. Oh yes, combining in chat comments with with what's going on in game. That's brilliant. Barrage gets stronger each time it's used, like trash. Max is 3 for both, but trash goes back to tier 1 when 3 is used, but barrage remains.
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you?
What level do you get? Trash isn't actually an ability I Oh, you mean thrash, not trash. I was thinking you were talking about, you know, trash abilities. Oh, that's an upgrade. I totally am not expecting upgrades, and I should do. Right. Yeah, we'll trade that for that. That's the same stats. Don't need defense rating yet. I'll introduce you to my where I use defense rating whenever we make it to Kota. Right.
Appreciate your business.
Cool. Hand in the core storyline, and then we'll move on with wherever we go next.
Keep your head down. I hear one of the prisoners released a rancor from the lower cell block. This is quite the riot you've started. If the Imperials have a spare guard to chase us, I'll swallow my helmet.
You're not wearing a helmet.
If the Hutts turned that place into a hunting ground, they'd make millions.
If the Hutts ever turned against the Empire like that, it would be far more than a cheap thrill. Thank you for your service. Now, if you'll excuse me. Call sign 2 Moon. Mission abort. Return to base 1. Call sign Starkiller. Mission abort. Return to base 1.
Luke Starkiller. Yes, if there are any gates in the way, I will surely degate them. She's preparing the helmet for lunch. She said launch, but lunch is so much better. There's reports of droids going berserk out there. Tell me you got those memory cores. Of course I did.
That was so easy, I fell asleep doing it.
With the data from the cores, I'll put together a signal to mutate the droid virus. Keep it from spreading. That won't stop the virus. Those droids are still a problem, but at least it won't be a moon-wide epidemic. Thanks to you. Yes, all thanks to me. Well, Sjani, but yeah. I may have just said, ooh, Starkiller. Oh look, here's a humanoid skull. Can I put it on, put it on Bjorning gear? Please, I need help! And the others, they just laugh. It's my best friend, TC-93, and he's gone. Droid obsession isn't healthy.
You really need to find a full-time job.
He listened to me, that's more than I can say for everyone else. I should have wiped TC's memory, but he developed feelings, a personality, heightened skills. I couldn't erase what he had become. It wasn't long before he developed sentience. Then he ran off to the Free Droid Enclave. Ah, we do get it in here. Ha ha.
Are you saying droids can grow? They can become our equals?
Scientifically speaking, yes. Go long enough without a memory wipe and droids develop every trait. I shouldn't say anything, but TC's special. The SAS commissioned him for a Black Ops mission. I've been prepping him for months. Once I uploaded the SIS mission parameters, TC started arguing. I went for my tools. When I returned, he was gone. Her droids need space too.
Sounds to me like you were suffocating the poor Rust Beckett.
You don't understand. TC and I had something special. At least I thought we did. I never thought I'd say this, but we need to wipe TC's memory.
Looks like I don't have any choice but to play along.
I don't like it either, but he made his bed the second he abandoned me. TC's tracking beacon puts him in the Free Droid Enclave. The droids there attack organics on sight, so you'll have to scan their databanks to pinpoint him. Wipe TC's memory, then take his backup files, and please, tell TC I miss him. Oh, yes. Droid obsession really is not healthy. No, I wasn't intending on making that pun, Mel. I think it takes me a little while in Smuggler Saturday to get into the swing of things. Inspection... No, we need to keep going down here. Yeah, they don't grow in size. Well, actually, wait. In the Imperial Agent, there is in fact an organic machine that they grow, or rather, the enemies grow. That is both organic and machine. The Eradicators, they grow. I think they're part machine.
You're gonna live.
Maybe they can bolt platform soles to their feet or something. My droid wanted to be taller, so he made himself stilts. Gold mob, while I can. Haven't got that far with the storyline yet. Ah, okay. So I'll try not to, because it's I don't want to spoil anything. Getting my fingers in a mix. Right, is this... I'm actually going in the right direction. Yes, okay, there's a shock. Whenever I next get back to the base, I should probably make another drink. I need to keep getting liquids in me to get rid of this flipping cold again. Right, scan renegade droids, but not in this area. I know that may be part of the agent story. You are part of the Imperial Intelligence. Shocking, right? Shocking you're in Imperial Intelligence, or shocking that some of the Imperials have intelligence? Depends on your point of view.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Yes, random person joins Imperial Intelligence and you'll never guess what happens next. Yeah, they got introduced to the team. Spoilers! Oh good, it's not here. I nearly had a close call last time I was in this area because there's a world boss droid here. And I thought, oh, it might just be one of those that you can just take out. It's not. What I can't remember is whether it's the world boss. Oh no, it is there. Is it the world boss? Yes, it is the world boss, not one of the DVL world bosses. To repeat Faffy's words, you're welcome. I'll never touch that storyline again. I know, aren't I cruel? Right, we need. The reason I'm just shooting droids at random. Oh, there's more than one. I'm just shooting droids at random, forgetting I actually need to scan some droids. Renegade security droid. Have I just shot all the renegade security droids? Industrial. Industrial. Getting distracted by chats. That's a security droid. You have to get... Ah, no, you gotta take them out first. And then scan them. That's it, okay. Just getting very click happy. Right, that's one of the 4. I'll backtrack through the Free Droid Enclave if I have to. It's no big deal.
This is your last mistake.
You're the security droid. You guys gonna need a perfectly reasonable explanation. It's okay, you know, shooting through droids is a bit more acceptable than just randomly shooting through humanoids. I still remember someone saying years ago when I first started playing the Old Republic, Jedi Knight, killing people en masse for the good of the light side. Oh good, there's 2 of them here, so I don't have to backtrack. I don't doubt that'll be my last mistake. I don't think she's referring to Sjani. Sjani will make plenty of mistakes as we progress through. Right, now we can just kill, destroy, maim, mutilate, melt down 9 more droids. I don't think... there's a few upstairs if I remember correctly. Oh, I saw somebody follow me earlier. If that was Captain Ryan, sorry. I tried to acknowledge people following me, and sometimes I miss, but I think that was Captain Ryan if it was. Thank you. Right, now then. I need 7 more, but I don't think there's 7 up there, so... these ones count. Right, I think there's 2 or 3 upstairs.
It's not as bad as...
They respawn quite quickly down here, apparently. I'm clenching. Not good. Shoot him! Shoot him! Kill, kill, kill! Oh darn it, are there only 2 up here? I need 3.
Here, let me...
I was hoping just to be able to quick travel back, but I need to pick up 1 more droid. That's not like picking up a takeaway on the way home. Because there's TC. But I need 1 more droid. Here, droidy, 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 droidy. Where are you? Ah, good. This don't have to go all the way down the lift at least. 1, 2, 3, boom. That's advice for life there from Faffy. How do you get through your day? Shoot him! Shoot him! Kill, kill, kill! Bang, bang! I assume I got 6p for that bonus. How do I check? Where is it? Is it up here? Yes. It doesn't always come up with the fly text that you get the CXP for bonuses. But you usually do.
TC-93? Karina sent me.
TC remembers Karina. Karina equals obsessive plus lonely plus creepy. Yes. TC equals knows Karina sent you for SIS intel. Republic security equals full memory wipe. TC plus full memory wipe equals no sentience. TC plus selective flush equals intel gone and sentience maintained. Yeah.
Perform a selective flash, TC. I need the plan safe, not your memory destroyed.
Selective flush equals initiated. Old data equals backed up and ready for retrieval. Flush equals complete. TC equals grateful. Republic equals lucky to have you. It's really sad if you wipe his memory. It takes quite a cruel person to choose to do that. Right, we can get back to... We come in peace, they end up in pieces. Yes. Absolutely. I will need to go make a drink shortly. But then that should be the only break I need between now and the end of stream. Everything being equal. Let's get rid of the trash stuff out here. I think I'm already in. Unless there's a blue... No, this is not going to be an upgrade either, is it? Defense rating? No.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Same voice as every other male NPC vendor. You check.
TC agreed to a selective memory flush. He's still sentient, and I recovered the SIS plans.
That's wonderful. I know it was too much to wish he'd come back, but did he mentions me?
I believe the word he used was creepy.
But no, must be a programming flaw or a short circuit. Yes, that's it. Thank you. My next droid will be perfect. Memory ripes every day, and each day I'll tell it I love it. Oh, go find some Twi'leks. Right, cool. Time for a break to put the kettle on. I'll be no more than 5 minutes. So, everyone have a break, have a stretch, and I'll be back shortly. See you in a bit. Everyone being very well behaved in chat while I was out. Clearly the usual troublemakers are not in the room. Oh, you managed... Oh, there is a little fire in there. I still haven't used the music system in Lotro. But I'm tempted to get a pip gun on one of my minstrels and just use it as I go around fighting. See how bad it is. Our match suppliers are missing. Go to a dating website, find your perfect match. Light the perfect fire. Burn down your house. Right, so... Return to... Oh, is this... I might have had a break just as the bonus series here is about to end. Right. No problem, we can then go to either Tatooine or Alderaan. Organic life forms equals return unsuccessful.
Thank goodness you're alive. According to the droid, your mission was a complete success. POWs are escaping to Republic transports. You've won the war for Nar Shaddaa, forced the Empire to fall back. You're not used to retreating.
What's your status? Are you alright?
I'm about to board a shuttle for Coruscant. Think I got out of Imperial intelligence just in time. Thanks for convincing me to leave. You should report back to the spaceport. Let them know we won. It's been an honor. Logging off.
New command equals receive, erase all information. It doesn't put those chats into there. Okay, right. And because I was out for 5 minutes, I can use my quick travel again. Or 6. Oh, I've got a 2-minute cooldown. After last stream, people convinced me to get a cooldown reduced on quick travel. So it's now 2 minutes. Realistically, I don't need to reduce it to instant. 2 minutes is not long for me to wait. I have 2 command crates to mail. Oh no, I was going to keep the command crates for when we end up doing Kotfi, wasn't I? Right. At some point I should probably just do a bunch of heroics, but I don't know whether that makes fairly boring watching. Possibly. Right.
It's over. Our people are safe from the Empire's threat.
Welcome back, Taffet.
Hear that, Barish? How does it feel to back the winning team?
Your victory was never in doubt, and now the Hutt cartel has taken notice of your power. You've earned respect. As much as I'd like to say the cartel can go hang itself, you are kind of representing the Republic still. I already had that.
Anybody who doesn't respect me by now really hasn't been paying attention.
I like you, Captain. Perhaps we can do business someday.
This is a major victory for the Republic. It's a shame we can't go public with it. Not yet, anyway. Your actions here may go unreported, but you've certainly earned our sincere appreciation. Please accept this gift in recognition of your service.
The Empire doesn't accept defeat gracefully. Stay safe.
I'll be spending a lot more time here in the spaceport, and close to my ship.
You will be remembered as a great hero. I will see to it personally. That sounds more like when you die, we will remember you. Yeah, major victory. I don't know what crates I actually have. Let me put off accepting... Oh, you know what? I quick travelled out before picking that one up. I'll leave that for now then. Okay. So... Alderaan or Tatooine next then. I'll accept that when I get back to my ship and see what command crates I already have in storage. It won't be a lot, but... need to try and keep a balance of which crates you have. Not that elevator then, is it? Oh, I was right. Get your brain in gear, FJ. My head's starting to hurt, which is unusual, but I've been clenching.
It's not as bad as it looks.
I had one of those. My wife has come so far with Star Wars moments. I was building something with NJ using her Duplo, and I was trying to build a landing pad, and I said, "Do you actually know what landing pad is, or am I just using more Star Wars terminology?" And she said, "Oh, it's like one of those circular things that Obi-Wan lands on that planet where he rides those weird lizard things that you ride in your game." I was like, "That'll do." She remembers Obi-Wan riding one of these in episode 3. So yes, one of those proud moments. Indeed, I wasn't expecting her to remember planet names. And even I, in that moment, I think I'd forgotten exactly which planet it was, but I can visualise it all. Playing with NJ is both great, but it also melts your brain because you're just totally in off mode. Yeah, he rides one of these creatures when he's trying to chase down General Grievous. And he gets shot down on one of these when Order 66 is given. I have way more game knowledge than movie knowledge. I would say the same for myself here. Right, so I'm trying to... I just need to get to my storage. Here. And see which command crates I already have stored up for when we do cot fee. Oh, I haven't. I've only got those 2. And my storage is way too full. I thought I had some crates already. I've only just started picking up heroics. Pooh. Okay. I should really sort this out sometime. In which case, it'll just be easier to pick up. I don't know. Where can I bung this? I kept all, for anyone who's... There's still one of the new people in the room. I kept all the planetary gear because I'm intent, and this is crafted. I intend on working out what my cot fee outfit's going to be at some point. Okay, so let's for now just pick up one we already have. So it only takes up one more slot. There, right, cool. So, do we do Tatooine or Alderaan? Let's do Tatooine. Not that I can remember. I can't remember the Alderaan bonus series on the Republic side. The Imperial one's really interesting. You're going after the Black Hive. Let's go to Tatooine. Wrong sector. Try again. I very rarely use the galaxy map thing up here because I actually like using my ship. Especially certain ones like the Smuggler's one or the Agent one where it has character to it. Where the ship has become that my character's home. I think even Talitha prefers her Imperial Starfighter. Even running the Alliance. Pardon me. Yeah, first time I got inside, the agent ship looks amazing on the outside, but inside it just feels like you've got a luxury yacht on the inside. I don't think anything on Tatooine is that long. There is a slim chance we might get the bonus series done this stream.
You're gonna live.
If we do, what I'll do is bonuses the next stream, and then I'll keep, or I'll leave, more accurately, the other bonuses until post Shadow of Revan, so that we've got a few more for companion influence gain. Because influence-wise, we are Risha is still not my highest. That's Bodar. But I'm not playing for the highest level, and on the core planets, anything over 10 is a little bit OP. But that's nice. Influence seems to have a greater impact once you start looking at flashpoints and Kotfi based stuff, where the mobs are much harder. Oops. Cool, and this is where the Tatooine bonus one starts.
Get your boy inside. We got 10 minutes before the wind picks up.
What about Chancellor?
She's not stupid. She'll be here. Just go. You should get inside, too. There's a sandstorm coming and the spaceport's a designated shelter. No flights in or out for a while.
Rough flying doesn't scare me. Why don't I grab a speeder, shuttle people back here before the storm hits?
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Captain. Just get yourself inside before we lock down.
We've done all we can. Now, we wait.
Well, looks like we got out okay. Pretty much everyone did. Though we lost 3 power generators. Not that it compares to the excitement of chasing Jedi and Sith, meeting big-time gangsters.
I still need to run another Smuggler through and play it more dark side. Tatooine particularly would be quite interesting.
You're very well informed for a... What did you say your job was?
Name's Galen. I'm just a man enjoying his retirement. Trying to give something back to the community.
Not Agent Galen, that's
people
different.
Have it rough in the best of times, but between pirates and sandstorms and sand people, we can't take much more. If you leave without finishing the job you started, how long before the Empire claims this
Yeah, Faffy, they're probably just yelling at each other. Why are we standing around? Get further in!
You're asking me to stay, but I've done what I came for.
And along the way, you helped out all sorts of people. Would it hurt to focus on that for once? Tatooine's only chance is unity. Making communities that can stand together against warlords and monsters. Espellar's our best hope. It's a trading post where farmers, Jawas, and leaders from half a dozen towns swap information. The Empire means to burn it to the ground.
You'll forgive me if I don't take your word for it.
I got pals in the militia, all sorts of places. I'm asking you to trust me.
Trust.
Sandstorm broke Espellar's defenses, and the Imperials will send in saboteurs. You need to give the people breathing room, help them rebuild. Stop the Imperials, head into town, and help put this planet on the path to being a proud, independent society. Or give up and go. Your choice.
By virtue of the fact that they can't see... Yeah, Mirror Luke is correct, Faffy. I'm just wondering whether all Mirror Lucas have to be force sensitive to be able to see, to do anything, or whether you get some force insensitive ones that, as with the real life around us, they need extra support to get through, or to get around their sight issue. That's something I don't know. It's nothing It's not something I've looked into, actually.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Yes, they are and have. Okay. Whee. One thing I really, really wish the Old Republic would do would be to bring in PvP pod racing. I don't know when in galactic history they
Here, let me.
started doing that, But it would be really cool to have PvP pod racing. Not all Miraluka are Jedi, they are all Force sensitive, but... Well, there's Force sensitive and there's Force sensitive. I guess they would have to come up with a way of, or learn how to see without their physical eyes. But that might be the bound of it, you know, if you're not trained by someone who knows the Force, either side or no side of the Force, that is, you can still be Force sensitive, but not actually harness it as such. Feel it, but not control it. Like Gus, when you first meet Gus, that is. Right, Imperial Saboteurs. They smell their way to victory. They have a very, very enhanced sense of smell. Oh, hang on, I've just been womp-ratted.
It's not as bad as it looks.
I've been bitten by a womp rat. It's not as bad as it looks. Not all womp rats can give you womp rat poison, I discovered, because there's actually an achievement for getting poisoned by a womp rat. But only select womp rats give you it. I can bullseye a womp rat from about 2 meters. Smelling is not using the Force. Yes, but if everything living has the Force in it, then my sense of smell is part of the living Force. Smell you later. That would be a very creepy closing greeting, wouldn't it? Right, I need to get on with my day. That's okay. Smell you later. Ugh, go away. That's too creepy. Will this attract these ones over here? Yes, yes it does. Oh, I didn't even see that explosive probe. 2 more saboteurs. I don't remember much about this. I still seem to have a lot more active characters on the Imperial side than Republic, so I do remember the Tatooine bonus on the Imperial side, but not the Republic. Oh no, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. And how am I so low on energy?
Here, let me.
Other than the fact that I have fibromyalgia and therefore I have low energy anyway. Right, so I need to go to speak to Major Aaron. When your office feels really stuffy, it needs to get a Major Aaron. Right. That would be something a dog if it could talk. Yes, and is appropriate for canine species. Oh, this bonus series has one of those wonderful escort missions. Yay. And I think it's non-optional as well if you want to finish the bonus series here. I'm not a fan of... That might be the one mission I fail and have to repeat. Because it's one of those, get as many of these people through this alive as possible.
Here, let me.
To you too. Yeah, that's something that could be taken out of context as well. Gotta love escort missions. Wait, did I say that out loud? Right, I'll come and pick some of these missions up afterwards, after we've spoken to our first proper contact here.
Hey, you're the one Galen sent, right? Old man's kind of crazy, but he has his moments. I'm Mayor Aaron, and this whole land is mine.
What do you know about Galen, anyway? He wouldn't say much.
Anchorhead's own volunteer politician. Does all the work, doesn't take one credit. Galen claims this little outpost is key to uniting the planet. I'd like to agree, but I've got other things to worry about. Sand people always follow the sandstorms, and there must be a dozen tribes out there. Plus pirates, broken equipment. It's pull out or be slaughtered.
Why do you and Galen think this outpost is so key?
The outpost builds trade. Trade builds community. Community builds a self-sufficient planet able to defend itself. Not fancy, but it's a start.
He kind of is and kind of isn't, Faffy.
Look around, and anything you can do, I'll be grateful. Until things clear up, though, I think you're our last visitor.
Right, so the actual... Oh, yes. The escort mission is the first one we have to do. So, let's pick up the other missions first, and then the core storyline one.
Sorry to bother you, stranger. We sure could use a hand cleaning up these dead and wounded.
Well, we really need help driving off those sand people who caused this mess.
I take it the sand people are responsible for this slaughter?
This and every other one. Call ourselves a militia. We let those sand people walk all over us.
I won't send our boys into a slaughter. They're farmers, not soldiers.
So don't. But when someone who can help comes by, ask them to, instead of getting them to play doctor and mortician.
He's a little bit angry. I didn't agree yet.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm not signing up for anything.
General, how could we pay? I'm sure there's much more important.
It's obvious we can't do this ourselves. The sand people don't fear us. And every time we turn our backs, they sweep in.
Oh, fine. It can't hurt. The sand people make camp not far from here. If you reduce their numbers, then they'll think twice about attacking again.
I have some free time.
See? I knew someone would be willing to help us. Come back here when you've taught those sand people a lesson.
Excuse me.
We don't got a lot, but I'm sure the folks will be happy to donate to anyone who gets those monsters off their backs.
That's okay. I'm willing to accept donations. And we've got... Is this Jawa called Cricket? Yes, indeed, it's a Jawa called Cricket. You outsider, yes? Outsiders, enemies of sand people. Jawa not like sand people so much either. You help us with sand people? Maybe we be friends. Why would I want that?
Off the top of my head, I can't think of even one reason I'd want to be friends with a bunch of Jawas.
Jawa make very good friends. We know whole desert. Best places to salvage. Also, you get good prices on slightly used droids. Such a salesperson. Sand people come here, take many Jawas, lock Jawas up in cages. You go, beat up sand people. Get Jawas back. Then everyone happy, except sand people. But that's okay.
Wait here. I'll have your people freed in no time.
Yeah. You're very nice for an outsider, better than huts. Yay. We keep lookout. Hope to see Jawas come back here soon. I missed a few of those, because I got distracted by Taffet's pun. Yes, he's cricket because he chirps, which he kind of does. A low grumble chirp. Right, how many heroics are actually in this one? Just the one? Actually, I won't pick up the heroics here, because they can be a bit of a... You're fighting just as much against other players as NPCs, so...
Desert's quiet for the moment. Too bad it won't last. I'm June Gold, leader of the Anchorhead militia in these parts. Looks like you've seen plenty of action, Spacer. We could use that experience.
Have you got
I've
Sandra?
lost too many good militiamen to the sand people. All I've got left are soft recruits and no one to teach them combat skills.
I charge hourly for lessons.
Handsome man, get a discount.
You'll be compensated, of course, but I don't know what to say.
Excuse me, sir. I thought you might like a break from watch duty.
I'm not tired yet. There's someone here you should meet. This here's Vastal. Good soldier, but no tactical know-how. He's heading up our new squad of recruits. Think you could take these men under your wing, march them into Sand People territory, show them how a true warrior fights?
Okay, but I'm not babysitting.
Let's go. I'm not responsible for those who don't make it.
We know the risks of battle. We won't disappoint you.
Prove it in the sand. Vastal knows where the Sand People lurk. Go with him. Show his crew how to fight.
Right, this is both timed and an escort mission, so how do we summon them? Use the intercom to assemble the militia. This is the one time you might actually see me slightly stressed. To do this bonus series, we have to do this one. So, I think we have to... Right, oh, so okay, it's only half an hour. Or it is half an hour. Defeat Sand People forces. I don't know what... How many people am I responsible for? 3. Oh, can you avoid? Oh, pants. Let's see if we can at least get rid of the psych there. Right. And then see how many of the Sand People have, in fact, been killed by another character first. So... I don't know whether this has always been half an hour, but I've always remembered it as being a tight timeline. Okay. Do these ones count? Yes. We need 16 of these.
You picked on the wrong girl.
I think I usually have more trouble on this on melee fighters because you can't do the damage from a distance. And control your mouse, FJ. Oh, what? There's a... getting totally confused there, because there's an exploration mission underneath this roof. So on the melee fighters, they get far too up close and personal, and that puts your fighters at more substantial risk of, well, death. But yeah. I'm hopeless, Faffy. I am totally hopeless. Actually, it's not as tight as I remember because this has not been counting. Oh, it has. I'm so confused. It's updating in the on the hover text here, but in my mission here it still says 0 out of 18. Let's hope this isn't bugged, else we will be going back to a different planet. Where's the... Oh, the Sand People's in the... Oh, pants. The Sand People is in the person is in the building. There we go. The Sand person has left the building. Has entered the building. 4 more according to the hover text. Ah, it's not counting. Ah, pants. I'm in the wrong area for... I'm doing 2 quests at once. That's why I'm getting confused. Drat. Ah, right. Run, people. Run like you've never run before. Totally confused there. Right, that's why there was only 18. Thankfully, we've only used 3 minutes, but... They don't need training. They can run away from any danger as fast as a speeder. Run! Right. Take 2, and we'll come back for the other 2 of the previous mission that isn't timed.
Here, let me.
That would have confused you as well. Oh good, not just me. Well, I'm showing them how to shoot because none of them are getting a shot in. This is what happens when you don't get a traditional hero involved, Faffy. Oh, at least they're getting shots in now. Right, 7 more. And it's okay. I wonder whether they extended this timer, because I remember it as being quite quick. Because you got to get there and back. Right, I need 4 more here, and then 2 more from the area I was originally shooting in. Prove it in the sand and chase that speeder. Right, so we can now return, but we need to still make sure that these guys don't die. Run, soldiers, run, soldiers, run, run, run. Right. So, if we head back to that point over there. The timer's just reduced. It's suddenly gone down to 5 minutes. Right, we'll come back for the other ones then, because the timer has suddenly dropped from 25 minutes to 5 minutes 15. Oh my life, that must be bugged. Or they just really do expect you to get back as fast as possible. Don't give the Empire, it's fun, fun, fun. Yes, it took me a while. I eventually got it, Taffet, when you said wrong game. Yes, my brain, I just can't think and talk at the same time very easily. Right, have I still got 3 of these? Yes, good. Why did that suddenly reduce? That's so confusing.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Wish I could have joined the fight. Just catching a bit through the viewer got my blood pumping.
I've learned much, sir. She taught me well.
I see all the recruits
His blood wasn't pumping before then?
Never thought I'd see the day.
I enjoyed leading them. Quite the impressive fighters.
Not so loud. I don't want them getting all smug on me. Thanks for your help. I'll take over the training from here.
Good, good.
Emergency! I repeat, this is Cole Darba at Manister Base, and this is an emergency! Manister Base is under attack! Send reinforcements, now!
I'll go, sir. I can take our remaining recruits.
You've been on one training mission. Don't be foolish. I hate asking again, but I've got no choice and less time. Could you lead Vastil and his forces into battle?
I suppose so.
Head out immediately.
Excellent. Vastil, take the reserve recruits and scout ahead.
Yes, sir. We'll depart immediately.
Vastil will serve you well. But he's green, and don't forget that. Please go to Manister Base. The recruits will need all your help repelling the attackers, whoever they are.
Unfortunately there, I got the Red Dwarf emergency. There's an emergency happening. And at that point I just lost it. So soldier, tell me about your training. We did a lot of running. We had to chase her on for while she was using a speeder. Taught me how to chase a speeder. Yeah, I was like, he's green, and don't you forget, what, he's a Mirialan, and you're being xenophobic. Yeah, great. Cool, okay, so now that I haven't got to lead people to their deaths, we can go and do the other missions we picked up. So 4 more sand people, and then rescuing Jawas from cages. Pink with blonde hair. Pink skin is the one thing we don't have, but you can have pink you can have pink hair, so you can have blue with pink hair in this game at least. Going on. Yes, that's the right terminology. There's an emergency going on. Still going on. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched Red Dwarf. We've got plenty on DVD, but we don't sit down very often to be able to watch anything. Not that we could watch anything of any length with NJ not sleeping. And certainly not sleeping on her own. Right, so now we want Jawas in cages. Well, we don't want Jawas in cages, we want Jawas out of cages. Although maybe a Jawa in a cage is the only place you could trust them. Not really Republic practice. Holly is brilliant in that show, yeah. Right, Jawas. Vozinzi, right. Ah, this is a different Jawas in cages. Is it? I think there's a heroic that has Jawas in cages. Is it hero? No, it's not heroic.
You're gonna live.
Oh, it's heroic rescuing Jawas from cages, but it's not a heroic mission, I don't think. Oh, 20 Sand People forces. I see. To be fair, I like nearly all the actors, or all the characters in Red Dwarf, except the main ones. I think. No, actually, I like all of them. I don't think the job of playing Dave Lister is actually that complicated, whereas to play Rimmer, it involves being seriously in character. Same with Crichton and Cat, for that matter. I did indeed say Vozinzi. I don't speak much German these days. I used to be able to do it quite well, but that was quite a number of years ago now. I sometimes think things in the other languages that I know, though, which is primarily French and German. How many more of these do we need? 7. I keep thinking that droid's going to attack me, but it is genuinely just a proper maintenance droid. And 2 more cages. And 6 more Sand People forces. I genuinely don't remember the bonus series beyond that escort one there. I'll just pretend it's all new.
It's not as bad as it looks.
There's a lot I like about the Old Republic, but I'm playing it slightly less at the moment because their production of new content has slowed down. And so I find wanting to play my other characters, my longer standing characters especially, harder. I'm glad I've got Stream to do this one for encouraging me here. I need 1 more. Of course, you don't really often get 1 sand person, so we'll have 4. Call it overkill. I've started to think stuff in English occasionally. What is your primary language, Fafa? It's not something I ever looked at or thought about. I know, because I'm so used to people communicating mostly in English. I don't presume everyone speaks English, though. I know I'm not that kind of English person where everyone must speak my language. No, that's not true. They mustn't. Oh, German is your primary language. Ah, hence asking whether I did in fact say Vozinzi.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Nah, Wana Soto. Iwana Soto. Right. Thanks for being so awesome during stream, Fafi. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully catch you another time. Take care. Jawas, come back. You do good work.
You didn't have any more trouble while I was gone?
Stinky sand people stay away for now. Big bug's still here, but save that for later. Auf Wiedersehen. If you ever need droid. Jawa's like you now. Maybe you talk to Renishi, okay? Oh, still... I don't think I've had any... No armor pieces yet in the command crates. Okay, disintegrate. I'm going to disintegrate that too. Thanks, Mel. I live in Florida and there's no smashing of Spanish in self-defense. You only need Spanish in self-defense. Interesting time to switch languages. You say you live in Florida and thus know a smattering of Spanish. Have you got people in Florida where Spanish is their first language? I don't know much about the Americas, to be honest. I'm a bit ignorant in the proper sense of the word, and I don't know much about it. You good friend! Help free Jawas! Maybe you help Jawas again! Bug people take away Jawa homes! Bug people kill everyone who tries to make them go! Maybe you make bug people leave so Jawa can go home! Yeah, go on then.
I'm sure I can persuade them to move along one way or another.
Renishi think maybe grenades work better than words on bug people. Bug people kill militiamen. Militiamen have explosives. You take. Militiamen not need them anymore. Blow up bug people equipment. Bug people leave, yes? Jawa can go home. Yes, I don't mind blowing up some bug people for you. Oh yes, we need to hand this one in. Where do we pick up the bug people explosives from? Oh no, we have to steal the explosives first. I see. Right. Self-degate.
That's the last of the wounded. Sent those who could walk onto Anchorhead, just in case.
Looks like that won't be a concern after all, Dak. Look who's back. Did you drive those sand people off? Teach them not to mess with our settlements?
Yep, that'll do. They're dead.
Put them out of business for good.
Thank the stars. We, passed the collection. Not much, really, but we're grateful. Really, we are.
Thanks for the business.
Folks out here are breathing easy for once. We appreciate what you've done.
Yeah, she still doesn't put herself in danger just for fun. That might happen later. So, so the stealing of the explosives thing is close to the next section of the actual bonus series. Fab, okay. Heck the bug out of them. Heck the bug out of them. Blow the bug out of them. Smash the bug out of them. Shoot the bug out of them. Right, so we need to steal explosives. Do we steal them from the bug people? No. But, so we need to find out what's the containers that have the explosives in them. Oh, maybe it's in the buildings. It said the militiamen don't need them anymore. Florida was discovered by the Spanish, over half people in the Caribbean. Ah, I didn't realise that. Well, I think I knew that people in the Caribbean didn't have English as first language, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't realise that then filtered onto the mainland either. Oh! Did he just fly in? Because I totally missed that. Where are these explosives? Steal explosives. Aha! There's a crate. There. Okay. And it's a staged bonus. Right, okay. So the first, running 2 bonus missions on at the same time. So we need to do... I need to put my glasses on to see those things on my screen. They're really small. Hang on. Dispatch Geonosian forces 7 out of 18 for the first, for that mission there, but 7 out of 10 for stage 1. Okay. What I wouldn't give for a cleanse. Right, stage 2 is what? Destroy supply crates. Oh, great. Crates. Yes, crate. Great. I need to loot some crates from here and destroy other crates. But I still need 18 Geonosians. Aha, the other crates are bigger? Is that right? Because there's one up there, I think I'm looking at. There's a lot of Cuban refugees in Florida, and she's a delivery person who has to deal with a lot of people who are Spanish speakers. Ah, Puerto Rico is US territory, and a lot of them live in Florida. Ah, okay. See, learning. It's a complicated set of cultures you have actually kind of living on your doorstep, whereas most of the people of different cultures in the UK tend to have come here kind of by choice, except for obviously the fact that Scottish culture is different, and Welsh culture is different, and English culture is different, with Northern Ireland and the Republic as well. But in terms of what I'd call foreign cultures, we don't have them historically in the same way, I don't think. But then again, we're much smaller than the USA, so... supply crates. Oh, and I've still got 1 set of explosives to pick up from somewhere. Aha, there's one. Okay. My glasses need cleaning. When I get somewhere safe, I must clean them. Right. I need... Oh, yes, sorry, yep, you're correct. Yes, where are the other crates? I need another 6 of them, and I found, ooh, 2 so far. I suppose, did you have your headphones on your head again? I do have my headphones on my head, but I know I sometimes forget when I'm coming back from putting the kettle on that I sometimes start speaking before I put my headset back on, and then I realise and have to repeat all of it over again. The fun part is having both German and Spanish speakers as customers, and all 3 ways of pronouncing J's. Oh, my life. Yeah, it sounds like you have to switch quite often. That would be confusing. Even if it was just French and German, going from like... Because it's a j sound in French, but it's a y sound in German. I'm not even sure I could switch that quickly between those two. My life. Right. Oh wait, is that a crate? It is. No, I didn't get that close to... Oh, the other mission has progressed. As opposed to regression, like your mission could actually regress. Deteriorate into complete insanity is possible. Regression, probably not. It's a h sound in Spanish. Oh, is it really? My life. Spanish is one of those languages I'd quite like to learn because it sounds really nice. So that sounds like a really strange reason for liking a language, but it's really nice to listen to. Right, so what do we need to do? Sabotage a generator, a mainframe, and a power relay. How close do we need to be to the generator?
Here, let me...
Will here do? Yes. Right. Sabotage a mainframe. Where's that one? Power relay is outside. Mainframe is in that building. Okay, we still need 3 more supply crates. Da 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 da. Right, where is it? I wonder if there's some inside. There might be some inside. Oh, and confusingly, I started a bonus mission without starting the mission that it relates to. Maybe I should do that. I'm getting things all out of order. Right. Which one's the Geonosian offensive? This one. Geonosians are offensive. We've got a book series in the UK, and I don't know how many other countries it's gone to, called Horrible Histories. And it plays on puns, so it talks about the really ancient British revolt, and you have one person saying, "The British are revolting." To which his companion says, "Yeah, you could say that." It's a very well written series. Oh, yay for crates respawning with my less than ideal observation skills. Yes, it was a crate. It is no longer a crate. Ah, but this one up here has respawned. Yay. It means when we pick up the actual quest that bonus belongs to, we can just focus on that. Right, we need to sabotage power relay. Which one is it? Oh no, this is the sabotage a mainframe. Power relay's outside. Not so much when they're speaking at 90k a minute, you understand. Valid point, Taffet. Which one is the main... can it be any one of these? Yes, okay. There's nothing else in this building. No, in which case we'll just leg it out of here. Which leaves... oh, stage 3 is... right, we might go pick up... where's the power relay for a start? There's the power relay, which is on the way to the other mission. And pick up the main one, because we need to find Geonosian commanders. This must be a 4-stager then, rather than a 3-stager. As this is stage 3. I'm just speaking the obvious now. Right. Soldiers, no. The commanders are the silver ones, I think. Not quite their uniform, but yeah. You're a drone commander. There we go. Right, what's this one then? I don't remember this. I might when they start talking, but I don't remember it at the moment.
Thank goodness you're here. Cole was smart enough to hide after sending the call, but now they've got us pinned down.
It's no use. The Geonosians are swarming over the supply depot, raiding our provisions.
Great, nothing's ever simple.
I was afraid this would be too easy.
I know it looks bad, but we can't give up.
Geonosians may look like insects, but they're brutal warriors and experts with technology. Their battle droids alone killed some of our best men. We won't fare any better.
We can't wait. We must defeat the Geonosians before they take our remaining supplies.
Kill enough and you might be able to break them, salvage some of the supplies. Still, it's too dangerous.
I guess you're leaving this up to me?
This is our fight. We can help you defeat them.
No, we can't! They'll blast us to pieces if we engage them. Maybe if you attack the Geonosians, thin them out, we could sneak away in the confusion.
I'm not running away, whatever the danger. Please, let us fight with you.
No, I'm not gonna...
I won't
no.
risk your lives. Sit still until I've cleared the way.
If you insist. I'm sorry we can't help.
I don't want to be responsible for your death.
Your leader knows what's best for you.
I suppose you're right. Once the path's clear, we'll head for the nearby speeder pad. I know a doctor there who'll patch us up.
Okay, I was finding that... No, this one's not timed, thankfully. I didn't know the answer till you made me look at it. I'm okay with un poco español, but I don't know what poquito means. I still need to sabotage a power relay. And... oh look! We've got to defeat another 18 Geonosians. My life.
Scratch one loser.
Oh, and aggro a few droids by accident, you know, just to mix it up. How can it shoot me and it says I'm not in direct line of sight, so I can't shoot it? That's just harsh. Oh, you're trying to shoot Risha, that's mostly why. I see. Very little. Well, that was an encouragement to you, I'm sure. Right, that gets that one out of the way. So now 18 Geonosian drones. Do soldiers count? Because they're, yeah, basically anything that's not silver level. Ah, we still need some Geonosian commanders for this mission, though. So let's try not to forget those. There's a commander. I sometimes both need and hate glasses because they can give me headaches. But I struggle to see the smaller text on my screen sometimes. But they put pressure on my nose if they slip down a little bit, which they do. And they catch my pressure points. So my eyesight is terrible. Commanders do, the commanders do use their death from above. It's actually called something different. It's called riddle, like riddle something with holes, I think. Sithil. Of course, yeah, it's called riddle there. Put holes in it, not like tell you a riddle, and if you pass, then I might let you go. Fail, and we eats you whole. Eats you whole. Recovered defense data from War Marshal Polarin. Who the heck? Someone in that building. Would their version be death from a buzz? Haha. Yes, your version is much better. They really should employ people to. The one thing I have missed from recent content in the Old Republic is sense of humour. Because there's humour in all sorts of ways in the core vanilla planets, or whatever word you want to use for them. There's little bits in Kotri. By the time you get to Kota, there's almost nothing. Right, now then, is this guy upstairs or woman upstairs? I don't know. Data from War Marshal Polarin. Okay. I think it's just with, since they did Kota particularly, there's little bits in Kotvi where there's variation, but come Kota, everyone has almost identical scripting, which might be a budgeting issue, but it is a shame that you lose your identity. The pun masters have all moved on to other projects. Yes, I've heard of another BioWare project, but the thing is, BioWare, is it BioWare Austin? But I don't want to play their next game. I want to have a reason to play the game that I've been in for 6 or so years. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my Smuggler Saturdays at least, and might mix it up with something else later on down the line, but it's just a shame that everything here... Well done, Mel, you called that. That it feels like new content for solo players especially is just so... They have really long lead times. Right, so Camp Kanori. Is that like Balamori? Ah, the malicious trial is... I've got to keep going, but I don't know if Outpost Laguna... Let's go turn in the ones at Camp Kanori. Is that like Obi-Wan Kanori? Before he had a rebrand. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, the difficulty I'm going to have is... I have characters that I really like, that I've created in this game, and there's friends, obviously, I have in this game. I'm not currently interested in picking up a new game just because they developed a new game.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
I've never been that kind of person that only wants to do the latest thing because it's the latest thing.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
So yeah, I don't know. It's difficult because I enjoy so many aspects of this game, but if they're not producing content, then what am I supposed to do? I'm just so glad there's loads for me to do in Lotro. It means I can balance it out. Well, I'm playing more Lotro than the Old Republic at the moment. Even repeating some of the older stuff doesn't seem to get old for me in Lotro. I'm not sure how that works.
A little blaster fire, a few explosions, and your bug friends may have been encouraged to move.
Your best outsider ever! Renishi get you best deals on slightly used droid parts. Promise! Jawa, never forget how you help. Renishi, promise! Slightly used droid parts. How does one define slightly used? Right, so we need to go to the other outpost now. Same, especially if it isn't a genre I'm interested in. Yeah, I can't even remember what the project is called, the other BioWare project, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Star Wars project. Newer games require more powerful computers and generally faster reflexes. Yeah, well, okay, I don't have a slow machine as such. But I haven't run a really modern game on it. So I'm actually on a Mac, but it's about a 6-year-old Mac. It's a MacBook Pro. I now only have Windows on it, but I know it has its limits. There's only so much I can, I can't run certain graphic settings in the Old Republic if I want to have a decent FPS, which you really have to have. I don't have faster reflexes. That's part of the reason why I have games that have quick bars, and also why sometimes I choose to play classes that are slower. So sometimes I will choose to actually play my Guardian in Lotro, for example, as opposed to my Hunter, because the delay between required abilities is longer. I had to give up playing Skyrim quite a long time ago because of the what I call it's a physical combat thing. So it's mostly how quickly you can move your hands with left, right, forward, back, and your mouse, and I'm not that great with that kind of thing. Huh, where am I going here? So yeah, if anything requires more reflexes, I am unlikely to take part in it.
Here, let me.
Hi Menorah, it's good to see you. You come in a really random part of the conversation talking about the direction of the BioWare team and modern games versus things like the Old Republic, which isn't particularly dated, I don't think, in places. I think it's held its own very well.
At least get your man to what you
Bastille said you'd come. If you'll wait a moment, I'll find him.
No need, Doctor. You can return to your duties.
Oh, I've drunk my drink.
Recruits are resting, and Cole will be fine once the doctors are through with him. We've heard of your victory against the Geonosians. The battle must have been impressive.
My victory was glorious.
Nothing's more spectacular than vanquishing an entire army.
I can't wait to experience the thrill myself. You've taught us a great deal. I'm to be fully initiated into the Anchorhead Militia thanks to you. Do you have any advice for me before I join the service?
Nope.
Sorry, kid. You're on your own.
I understand. I'm in charge of my own destiny now. Thank you again. I'll carry myself in your image as I defend the city.
I don't have advice for people in armies. No chance. Yeah, the conversations sort of come in different circles, Menorahs, so... I nearly said look out for illicit goods, but Tatooine's full of them. So he wouldn't ever get any of his own duties done. Yeah, so I found it... the slowdown in content and the fact that it's taken so long for things like the Theron Shan thing to work out, and that 2.5 years later my character that used to be my main on this game is still waiting for Nadia. Is it 2.5 years? It must be getting on for that. Yes. Right, let's pick up the exploration missions here and then come back for the core story. Oh, Fez Berber, hello.
You look like the worldly sort. I'm sure you do. I am Fez Berber, scientist notary of the Republic and planetary consult to the Galactic Center.
Again.
Master, weren't you removed from that position?
Nonsense. The committee only reassigned me to Tatooine because they recognized this planet's dire need of my genius. I was about to solve Tatooine's permanent drought problems when disaster struck my research. However, I think you could help.
I'd rather do charity work for a hut.
This could change the face of Tatooine forever. My research indicates that there could be massive reserves of water deep beneath the planet's surface. Think of what that would mean to the people of Tatooine. Crops, refreshments, bathing.
Now I know you're crazy.
You might want to recheck your facts.
It is the absolute truth, and I can prove it. I was testing my theory when the Sand People raided my laboratory. I was about to send my remaining assistant to retrieve the results.
I assure you, Master, it's impossible.
Remaining
there
assistant?
Still hordes of Sand People pillaging that region.
Given the lack of success by his predecessors, that would appear to be true.
How many assistants have you sent on this errand?
Oh, about 3. Was it 4? No matter. Their sacrifices will not be forgotten once Tatooine is covered in fertile growth. While you're out among those bloodthirsty savages, if you find my missing assistants, please retrieve them. Much of my research data is stored in their memory cores.
Oh, at least his assistants are droids. I was slightly concerned they were actual people. Then there was a... yes, exploration one down here. Ah, who's this? Hello.
Hey, company! It's about time! Come to see me off? Care to have a drink with the unluckiest soldier this side of... wherever we are?
Is that voiced by Augustine? Tell me that's not Augustine's voice actor.
You smell like you've had a few too many drinks already.
I've only just got started 2, maybe 3 hours ago. Whole squad got wiped out in an ambush. Now it's just me. Figure I ought to try to finish our mission, though. Owe it to them and all. Just no way I'm making it out alive.
Or especially not when drunk.
I assume your objective wasn't to sit there and get drunk.
Supposed to slice the Empire's comm relays. Would have been high risk even when I had backup. Got the data spike here. You want it? You can have it. Not like I'll get close enough to use it anyhow. If you can slice the relays, maybe my squad didn't die for nothing.
He's a drunk chicken! Oh, that's gotta be the quote of the stream, surely. Augustine isn't just a chicken, he's a drunk chicken. That's not Augustine's voice actor. Oh, good. How did you know that? Do you know whether... is it easy to look up who does small NPC things like that?
A professional spacer in this wasteland? Well, I'd offer you a drink, but our water supply's running out.
I'll take anything that's not
My
water.
name's Dester, moisture farmer. Most important job there is on this dust ball. Well, water's everything here. Harvest it with evaporators, sell what we don't need. Made a good living before the pirate attacks.
What pirates?
Filthy thieves who steal our water and mark up the price to sell on the black market. Bad as it is, though, people prefer extortion to losing precious water shipments in a skirmish. We'll dry up and die, they keep us in this chokehold. Please, help us survive if you have the means to.
I won't even waste the water it would take to break a sweat.
That's the spirit. Here are the containers. Now, anything you can do may make the difference between life and death.
No pressure then. Right, that one is the core bonus story quest mission thing. So let's go find out where these are supposed to be done then. Very familiar with Robert Pine's voice. Well done. I can't claim to have such knowledge. How's everyone been today? It's a weird weekend for me. I'm on my own until 9 PM tomorrow, so I'm getting peace and quiet and some decent gaming time in. Bit of leveling time in Lotro mostly. I slept 8 hours last night, which is totally unheard of, and I still feel shattered. But it's okay. Collect stolen water. I was wondering about collect stolen water. Do I need to actually kill pirates for it, or have they got it in containers? My hands have been hurting quite badly the last few days because it's not been particularly warm in the atmosphere. So we've had the containers.
You're gonna live.
Defeat 20 pirates. So although I've had the heating on, that the atmospheric temperature still seems to affect my hands. So yeah. No, IMDb doesn't. DB doesn't, because I know the lassie who did Vet, for example, also does one of the Cathar refugees on Ord Mantell, but it doesn't say in her profile. It just says and other characters or something like that. Yes, it is nice to have the quiet times. It's because my wife is away for the weekend at a gig with my sister-in-law, so her sister. And I can't look after NJ for more than about an hour or two in one go. Physical capability problem. So NJ's at the in-laws. How are you doing, Menores? I still need 3 more pirates. You're not a pirate? Tell me you're not a pirate. Are you a pirate? Right. Could be the pressure as well. I'll have a look at my app, because the app that I use for tracking my symptoms also does air pressure. It tracks it automatically based on the location that you set in your profile. And yeah, that does seem to have an impact, although from my historic data it seems to be more of an impact on like headaches, my propensity to get headaches. Ah, what's down here? And we need to go down and round for that. Oh no! Oh, back pain. I've managed to mostly avoid that this week, but it's actually the most distressing, unless my hands get particularly bad. It's the most distressing of the pains, because I can't do much about it when I've got back pain. It's like nothing touches it. Just, yeah, you gotta just rest. Rest as much as you can. Right, now then, what are we actually doing here? I don't remember. Slicing comm relays. And I suspect we will have a kill as many sand people as possible bonus as well while we're at it. Yeah.
It's not as bad as it
well,
looks.
Almost kill as many as possible. Gotta kill 20. But that shouldn't be difficult. We'll need to do that probably just to get to the actual mission objectives. Right, where is...
You're easily distracted by shiny things, aren't you?
Yes, I am easily distracted by shiny things. That just looks like a comm relay up there to me. Oh, getting my fingers tied up. Oh, Manos, I'm really sorry to hear that. I wasn't aware that you had a chronic back condition. Just... Unfortunately, pain is one of those things that you can't... It happens to you. You can put life in certain order. You can try and not put yourself in situations that might make the pain worse, but it can still just happen. Usually when you least want it to. All you can do is be very, very careful, but just make sure you're looking after yourself, Menoras, because I don't get back pain too often, but when I do, it is horrible. Really horrible. And yes, Melrisha does now, after all this time, know Sjani very well.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Still need 7 more sand people. Car accident more years ago than I care to admit, and still having issues. I'm trying to think, there was something. I haven't had any more issues since we had our car accident, which is also a good number of years ago, about 7, 8 years ago maybe, when Sam and I were in an accident. But Sam now gets some random health things that she never used to historically get. Including more disturbed sleep than she would normally get as well. Oh, was I close to the edge? I totally wasn't paying attention. I believe you, I just don't remember. Right, okay, so this is the defeat sand people. Slice com relay gamma. Where on Tatooine is that? I can't see another com relay yet. It should be over there somewhere. Must be the other side of this bridge. Isn't every day, but it is easy to hurt it. Always know when I've done something to trigger it too. Ah, took a slide off a step. Caught myself. Yes, sometimes it's actually easier to fall than catch yourself, I found. Not that I manage you self, defense reflex. It always seems like the catching yourself from falling causes so much pain that it might have been easier just to fall over. I was that close from going off it. Oh right, okay. I was clearly not paying attention. Never mind. Can't win them all. But I managed to not die that time. And there's no titles to be earned from purposefully falling off things in this game. No, I think you were right. If I said 2, I think your grammar is actually correct. This close from going off it. I think I said close to the edge, so... Defeat sand people forces. And then what's this? Ah, retrieving memory cores. Is this where I find out I'm going to have to come back down here for part of the bonus anyway? I don't know. Let's carry on. That's fine. Ah, should have picked up the heroic. There's a heroic that goes down here, the Padawan one. Yes, Menoras, I'm doing the bonus series, which is a storyline in and of itself, but also picking up the exploration missions along the way. So, I'm thinking of doing Tatooine, Alderaan, which then would leave, and maybe Balmora's. Not today. I'm just thinking order of content for streams. And then we'll do Ilum and Shadow of Revan, and then come back and do the remaining bonus series before being forced down the Kotet route, Kotvi Kotet. Kotet Plus, as I call it now, because you got Kotet, Umbara, Capero, and then whatever the heck they release at the start of April. Right. Where are these memory cores? Right, so the first one is coming up here on the left, and then we have to trek quite a long way to pick up the rest. Yay! Have to be super careful about not falling. Not sure I can get up on my own anymore. Oh, yeah. The back is a pretty fragile thing. That's why I'm glad my back pain is not constant. I'm not sure I could cope with it if it was. I seem to be fine coping with my, what I'd call my normal pain levels, but if I get anything that's out of the ordinary, it's a lot harder to deal with.
Let me.
Hey, did I attack the Bantha? I don't remember attacking a Bantha. I've already done the kill X number of Banthas on Tatooine achievement. Am I going in the right direction anymore? Yes, just about. Right, so... where is this droid? The other side of that barrier. Oh, we're also got a stage bonus going on here. Okay. So... hitting random keys. Getting up towards 5 o'clock, you can tell. Right. So that's the first... we've got 2 bonuses going on here, although one I think is further back. Stage 2 of this bonus? Destroy Sand People totems. Are these those? Aha, good job I caught that stage there, else it becomes a right pain in the behind. Right, so stop catching random keys, FJ, stop it. Right. Right, just got to keep our eyes peeled for totems. Was that another one there? Yep. Because I can guarantee if I don't pick them up as soon as I see them, that the final boss, as it usually is for a stage, will be so far out of the way. How many of these do I need? I need 6. Right. Oh look, there's another one. And there's a sniper that I didn't see. There's the shiny thing. Oh wait, there's someone trying to shoot me in the head. Small things. At least there's plenty of these totems.
Scratch one loser.
I've always thought my characters would probably come out of this place burnt to a crisp. Well, at least Sjani has quite dark skin as it is, and that's an advantage here, I think. Oh, have I got all the... I need 2 more totems. I didn't realise I'd done that one. Ah, that's not the totem you're looking for. It's identical to the totems you are looking for, but that isn't one that you can click. Look, that one doesn't count, whereas that one, which looks the same, does. Yay. Do you know what I've forgotten? I've walked past one of the... and there's another one. I've walked past one of the droids I'm supposed to be finding. I'm so getting distracted. There's one straight ahead of... 2... Right, there's one. And then there was one that I saw just around this... oh, let's get this droid before I forget that it's there again. There was one just around the corner. This one here. Yep. Oh, pink. What pink thing have I got? Ah, something that's not an upgrade for me. Shield rating and defense rating. Not really appropriate for a DPS gunslinger. Oh no, that was the first droid. Oh good, I haven't totally ignored it. Right, now what's the last part of this? Oh no, defeat Sand People chieftains. Ooh. Right. They might be further round then. Ah yeah, the dot's further down here. Right. Yes. Ah, I did not get my hands in kick. Get your act together, FJ. Come on. Right. So, we still want the droids, but we also want the Sand People chieftains. Chief Sand Person. And was that a different bonus that we cleared there? Must have been. Sniper. Brigand. Where's the next droid? Nearly here. Right. I need a chieftain. Chieftain is what I need. Go. You a chieftain? You're a chieftain. Stop. Stop in the name of credits. I'll grab this droid while Risha takes out Sand People. The joy of a good healer when you get them to a certain influence level is they can deal a decent amount of DPS because they're keeping you healed. Right, now then. The next droid is... oh, the two are both out of the way. Yes, indeed. When smugglers rewrote songs, yeah. Remember those heady days?
Here, let me.
How do Sand People breathe under the sand? I know they have masks, but that doesn't stop them from being clogged up. Right, so we've only found one chieftain so far, and there's the second one. Yeah, I agree with that, Mel. I kind of wish we had more tools generally in the Old Republic to allow the community to do things, because I think the community doing events gets people in game. They may not be engaging with the content as such, but they are seeing the game as a hook in for the community, and it's not achievement based. It's not a I've got to get a group together because I have to do that really difficult group mission. It's a I want to go in and spend great time with my friends and enjoy social time. Music would be one way of doing it, but you know, the Lotro community don't just do music. Although music is a big part of how they do things, but even like, you know, those when you get the Tolkien professor in, for example, and do a talk, or they get people in to come and use the Say channel to talk about their experience of something. You know, we don't even have a public Say channel where the words can come above the head in the Old Republic. London moot. Are they going to have the brewing moot at the same time? Better take some frog hops with you. Yes, menorahs, and I totally agree, because you're not judging other players by their performance for the things that you wanted to do. People get slated for doing, being bad in a group context or whatever, and you can just be people and enjoy time together. And I think that kind of thing is missing from the Old Republic. Even how they do Christmas in the Old Republic, so it's called Life Day, for anyone who's not aware, is it's actually just a go and snowball everyone else, which gets really annoying after a while. There aren't gold mob. There aren't any Life Day related missions to do, for example. Like there is with the whole Yule Fest in Lotro. It's just throw snowballs and possibly get rewards. And although it can be fun, after a while it gets very not fun. Trying to be nice about it. It would be riveting. I arrange music for the band and write lyrics as well for pain management. You see, it's things like that where people just do nice things for other people. I mean, it does happen in the Old Republic, in that I've gotten people who've given me gifts of free things, for example, and I've been really grateful for that. But it would be really awesome if they could actually, if Bioware would actually care about the community and getting people to do things that aren't related to leveling up or it's not even like events where people are focused on getting the rewards out of it. It's just bringing life to the characters we've created and showing another side to them other than, well, how many did you kill? Need 2 more chieftains before I go much deeper in. So one of the objectives is up here somewhere. In a lot of MMO games seem to be missing this, like Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I think because money doesn't necessarily come in to a company via community events as such, but it keeps people playing the game, and if you can prove that people are in the game doing things they enjoy in it, then that will attract investment, that will keep people there and realise actually it's not all about content. If you haven't got community, then everyone will have to judge the game company by the content all the time. Even if they had in the Old Republic better events like Lotro where the rewards changed and it was possible for even the lowest level character to get decent rewards out of it. The repeatables really help in Lotro as well, I think. I am missing chieftains. I need more chieftains. There's one more. Need 2 more. Yeah, the music system in Lotro does sound really good. I think I would struggle to get my head around it. But the fact that people can... I initially thought bands just sort of plugged in a song and then just sat back and let the computer do it, but it's much more complex than that. People they have to practice together. I mean, something for just fun which didn't require a level. Yes, exactly. Yep. Love the times I've shown up at Prancing Pony and found bands playing. Yeah, and anywhere and various other places in Lotro as well. Can be unexpected, where you'll just find one random player actually playing something so that others can enjoy it without worrying what they originally had planned for that day. I still get taken aback by the fact that these are not red dots on the minimap before you shoot them. Right, we still need one more chieftain, and then I think we get the final boss thing, which is why I was hoping to have caught all 8 chieftains by now. There wasn't one down there. And it's that thing where it's like you're not actually you're not always having to achieve things the whole time. But even if, you know, the Old Republic have these, do have events, but for example, you can't actually take part in the Relics of Degree events until you're level 50, because it's on a planet where you have to be minimum level 50. Now it could be argued, well, it doesn't take long to get to level 50, but then do I want to level a character purely to do an event? Whereas if you think that most of the stuff in LOTRO is, you can be level 7, i.e. just out of, or even 5, just out of your intro zone, and take part in it and enjoy it. And in fact, I'm pretty sure people create characters so that they can start an event and you know, get a mount for it from the get-go kind of thing. Use plugins to manage the syncing of parts and such. Right, so we can finally go back. I think we'll hand these in, and then it is 5 o'clock. I am struggling a bit with head pain. Outpost Lagona. So we'll hand these ones in, and we'll finish the bonus series off. Assuming this isn't the end, which I don't think it is, but let's just check whether it is the end first. I'd prefer a nice clean ending.
Report your ailments.
That wasn't an upgrade, neither's that. That's a companion gift. That's not an upgrade.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Right. Oh, yay! We have a set bonus piece. Fabulous. Good, good, good. We'll be claiming that and equipping it, because I really like that chest piece on a smuggler. Needs dyeing. It's still showing the headpiece, even though I've said hide head slot. Hide head slot. There we go. I do want those for other characters who have droid and creature companions. Claim. Thanks, Mel. We used weekly practice being abandoned when we first formed around. We do have weekly practices when she's testing new music. Surely somebody has to write the parts, though. You can't just get, you know, export a well-known song, for example. Okay, let's hand these in. I'm starting to sort of lose energy, so I will probably call it at the end of handing all this lot in. I've been allowed to treat myself to a Chinese while being left alone, so I'll be needing food.
Well, I just did your job for you. Happy now?
I can go home, and I'm not dead?
Yeah, you're not dead.
Stranger, I drink to you, but I think I'll stop while I can still stand.
I'll dry out a little and call for someone to pick me up. Thank you again.
Was this one of the core ones? I want to hand the core stuff. Oh no, this is a Dropbox one. There we go. Some nice credits from these missions. Fez Berber, where's that silly pretend scientist? Here he is. There are free midis available. Ah, okay.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew you'd return victorious. See, BT-9? That could be used riding confidently back to my praise.
Yes, Master. I will always regret what could have been.
Oh, my illustrious hero. My research?
All I need now is my fee.
You? You expect to be paid? What about the betterment of society? The greater good? Oh well, I suppose you deserve something for your trouble. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Good day.
He was the one that tried to make money out of it on Coruscant. I have no sympathy for him. Then adapting, balancing the tracks to it. Yeah, so you still got work to do even after finding them. And then of course there's people that have vocals with it, where they do the text above the head with the song lines. I think rewritten song lines usually. Okay.
You found the water. Thank you. I don't know what to say. This harvest belongs to the people of Tatooine. I'll see that it's handed out freely. A sign of solidarity, our willingness to fight back. Never expected an off-worlder to help like this. We won't forget what you've done here.
Right, that isn't the end of the bonus series, so I will in fact call it there, folks. Yes. Thanks. It's been a bit of I suppose a quieter stream than normal, but thanks for people for coming, still making me laugh, and we managed to get some stuff done. So if we do Tatooine, finish Tatooine off next week and Alderaan, I'll then decide whether I want to go into doing Ilum straight away, or whether we do the Balmorra bonus, which is quite a long one, I think, before going into Ilum. So I'll decide then. There's no particular hurry. Now there's a few more people in the room, just to say that not next week but the week after, I am hoping to do a LOTRO stream in the daytime on a Thursday or Friday. Not next week because it's Springfest in LOTRO and I will have a lot of work to do for the to update my blog post to a guide. So I want to do some groundwork for that tonight or tomorrow. But I'm hoping to attempt a daytime stream in a couple of weeks. To try and get back into LOTRO streaming, because the evenings don't seem to be working, either for pain or because wife needs me for NJ duty. But yes, so I'll keep an eye on, if you're in it, on Discord for more detailed ones, or at least on Twitter for brief, this is what's going on in my life. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and thanks everyone for saying it's been fun, even though it's been nice and gentle and quiet. Less eventful than most streams, I suppose. Look after yourselves, enjoy your weekend, and just because I suppose it's tradition, that because this is a Old Republic stream, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye.